What's going on, everybody? Evan here with Evan's Detailing and Polishing, and I have got some great exciting news to pair up with our new Luhmi that we offer on GoShine.com/shop. Alright, so the new product is this right here. Let me see if I can get that to focus. That is a Uro Wool pad. We offer them on our website in both 5-inch and 6-inch. Now this would be used, it's a hook and loop backing pad on these things. Now these would be used on, we use them in the shop on our DA, our porter cable, when we're doing the fronts of tanks that we can't get our buffer into. This paired with the Luhmi gets you a really nice finish. 5-inch works really well for those tight spots, tops of tanks, backs of tanks that you can't really get at with the buffer, fronts of tanks that you can't get at with the buffer. Now, somebody would say, why would I need a 6-inch? I have actually seen and actually witnessed a few polishers that were doing dump trailers and stuff like that with just Luhmi and this Uro Wool pad. Now, I've also seen some other polishers coming back over the top of the wool pad with our regular Time to Shine aluminum polish with a foam pad to kind of finish it up and get it that high gloss. But these wool pads will pair up with this Luhmi really well and help build up a lot of heat. Of course, as we all know, heat equals shine. Anytime you can build up heat, you're going to help build shine faster. And for the guys that don't want to run actual buffers with the rotary setups, this is a great option for the people that don't want to run an actual buffer. This is a great solution for quick touch-ups and stuff as well. Now, the Luhmi, as you've seen if you watch the demonstration video of Lucas and Michael when they came here and showed us how this Luhmi works, that they could hand polish out 600 grit. This stuff works really well on the Uro Wool pads. Those guys use felt pads over there. Felt pads are not very easy to get a hold of over here. They also use loose white buffs and white sewn buffs to help take the product off. We've been just using it here in our shop, putting a little bit of the Luhmi on these pads, buffing them down, keep working it till you start seeing it change color and build heat, and then just wiping it off with a cotton terry cloth towel. One of these little guys right here. I mean, it's been working out really well for us here in our shop. I recommend this to a lot of people. We've had a few customers come in and buy these already and try them and call me up and we're like, I need 10 of those pads because that worked awesome. I don't ever want to run out. This is something we're going to try to regularly stock. So for those of you that want just a quick one-step process, let's say you're touching up your dump trailer or whatever, I recommend the bigger 6-inch because you'll cover more surface area. But for doing just the fronts of tanks and stuff, if you have a 5-inch hook and loop pad, this Uro Wool will work really well on a 5-inch DA. It doesn't matter if it's a little jitter sander or whatever, it will work really well for blending up the tops of tanks and fronts of tanks. I have even seen 1 or 2 polishers using these on our rotary buffers. For those of you that are still rotary polishing, these Uro Wool pads work really well at building up heat and getting into those tough to reach spaces. So for those of you guys that have the DeWalt or the Makita that we put in the links below all the time, you can use our 5-inch hook and loop sanding backing pad with this to rotary buff the tops of tanks. So you know when you turn a buff this way and you go to try and buff the top of the tank, it's usually pretty tough. But if you turn that buff this way and it's spinning this way and you're doing a rotary polish that way, this will blend up the top of a tank really quickly with the rotary. It'll even do the same thing on the front of a tank. You can rotary buff it that way with these things. But be careful, you don't want to let these things dry out and get real nasty and crispy. Make sure you just take a brush or a rake and rake them out from time to time so that they don't get chunky. But these things work really killer. We use them in the shop every day. I hope you guys start using them and I hope you guys find them really useful. If you're doing them on dump trailers and stuff, send me pictures to my Instagram. We'll get you shouted out on our GoShine.com page or our Time to Shine products page on Instagram. Hit us up. Of course, drop a comment below, like, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you get every notification when we upload new videos, and share to your Facebook. All that stuff helps our algorithm and keeps this page going. Thank you guys. I appreciate you. Until next time, deuces.